You know, one thing I've learned is to not take it personal and just let it go. It's not about taking it personal, it's about letting go. I think we tend to take a lot of things, especially unnecessary things, personal, when in reality, we shouldn't really take anything personal because everything is not really personal. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll be for real, everything is not really personal. You know, when somebody offends us or calls us by something, or somebody be like, you ugly, like, we shouldn't take that personal. You know, it's just the person says that, and then we just let go of that, and it's just, you just go on with life, your day, your night, whatever. We have to stop taking things personal a lot, because I feel like taking a lot of things personal creates anger. When you take a lot of things personal, you create a lot of anger, which is not good. And with all that stored up anger, you're gonna end up being angry at somebody who doesn't deserve to be angry. You know, I've been there. You know, people used to like say that, oh, like I was quote unquote ugly, and I used to take that personal. Maybe I was just insecure or stuff like that, but people used to just say that, and I used to be like, oh, like I used to take it personal, but it was like, and then I would come home, I would not be as nice to my parents or like my sister or you know. It's just, I tend to realize that it's not about taking it personal, and it's just observing it and see if it's even worth it to even take personal, not even to even take personal, to even acknowledge, to even acknowledge. Like, sometimes we tend to make so many things personal, but sometimes we don't even acknowledge the things that we take personal. We just go straight, no knowledge. Like, we just go straight of just what that person says, and how, and we think how we think everybody views it, and then we use that as, we either get sad, we get angry, or I feel like for the more mature people and the people that, just know that everything is to not take personal, but they just move on. Life is all about moving on. Life is not always about just staying in one place, because there's so many other places for you to go. Why would you stay in one place if there's so many more amazing and better places to go that are better than the place you are in right now? So I think one thing to do about stop taking things personal is, for me, I meditation. I encourage meditation a lot, but some things just don't work for other people. But you just have to let go. We just have to let go. It's like the same thing that I talk about the video I made, of letting go of our past. There's a lot of things, we're just carrying dead weight. We just have to let go. We just really have to just let go. And letting go is just, most of the time, letting go is just a way for us to try and improve ourselves and be a better version of ourselves. So, yeah. I was gonna say something, I forgot what I was gonna say. And, oh man, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, no. Oh man. But yeah, I feel like we take a lot of things. I'm gonna just bringing this up, and take a lot of things personal. Like, I'll give an example. Like, I think that was what I was gonna say, something like that. I'm still, kind of skinny, but I used to be way skinnier, probably even like a year ago or 2 years ago. People used to say that, oh, like I was really skinny, which I was. Don't get me wrong, but it's like now it's just, I'm like, wow. I'm looking back, and I used to be so affected by that, And because I look back at pictures, and like even me as a kid, like I never looked as like I always looked like I was like quote unquote malnourished or something like that. But I just didn't look. I didn't look like the size of my age. Like I looked like a little baby. Like I was 9 years old. I looked like a 3-year-old because I was so skinny. But it's tend to realize that we have to love ourselves regardless. And no matter what situation we're in, no matter where we're at in life, we have to love ourselves regardless. So that's why I think we should stop taking things personal. And even if you do take things personal, I'm like, okay, how does this benefit my life? Is this helping me grow, or is this just pushing me back? Like we have to realize that, a lot of people say a lot of stuff. A lot of people are going to say a lot of stuff about us, but okay, like what are we supposed to do? We cannot control what other people think or what other people say about us and other people's perspectives. And the only perspective about yourself that matters is you, because you know who you are. That actually might be on a video topic. It's just about letting go. And the one thing I like about making these videos, I'm like, man, it's not about, like just going back in the past, because the past is the past, but I'm so happy that I've acknowledged a lot of things that I didn't used to acknowledge when I was a little kid and when I was younger, because now I get to apply these things in my life and I can be happy. Like I get, like not let a lot of things bother me anymore. And I should be like, oh, somebody says something, I don't care about that. I'm gonna do something else. I'm not gonna care about what somebody else got to say, or what somebody thinks of me, or something that goes wrong in my life. We have to let go. We just have to let go. Because, as I said, we're just carrying a whole bunch of dead weight for no reason. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of today's topic. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel a lot, especially recently. Recently, I think that's the most support my channel has ever gotten, ever. Like, we gained 18 subs in the past, like, week or something like that. But we going crazy. As I'm making this video, we're currently at 294 subs, which is it's just crazy. And we're 6 away from 300. I'm cool there. Where am I, youngest? And Richard, 300. It's crazy. I actually have a Finally Rich poster right there. The black one that's over there, that's a Finally Rich poster. And I'm not gonna lie, when I reach 300 subs, I'm gonna blast 300 the whole day. I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate everybody that's tuned in to the channel. I have a lot more coming. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I'm just yapping now. I love every single one of y'all, every single 294 people watching, my friends, my family, and yeah, I love every single one of y'all. Have a good day, good night. Okay, I'm just talking too much. Bye, y'all. I love y'all.